So welcome to the budget coverage with Republic. And I would believe, as everybody else has been noting immediately after the Finance Minister's budget presentation, that this budget clearly speaks of India's financial resilience. What is your opinion about the budget outlay this year, sir?
Well, I think that this is a budget embedded in confidence and in trust. In terms of adhering to the commitments which were given, in terms of not allowing the ensuing elections in the coming few months to induce the government into taking populist measures which would have jeopardized India's macroeconomic stability and which would have really led to growth trends being diminished in the long run. Instead, on the path of fiscal consolidation, the budget has overperformed in terms of the commitments which it had made. It was committed to only giving 5.9% this year. Instead, it has given 5.8%. And it has made a daunting commitment for a 0.7% fiscal consolidation. So I think that on the path of macroeconomic stability, the continued trust and the confidence of the investor community, of the rating agencies and others, augurs well for long-term growth story. India is perhaps the only country which is for the fourth year will have over 7% rate of growth. The Reserve Bank of India has projected that in the coming financial year also we will touch 7%. We have done some figure of around this over the last 3 years. So I think that all this embeds along with deep structural reforms. Third, I think that the emphasis on capex expenditure, on capital creating assets, in which states have also been a major beneficiary, augurs well for growth multipliers and for gainful employment to be created. Fourth, I think in terms of harnessing the agriculture in a creative way, the new policies which are designed to really benefit the farmers by newer forms of the use of the fertilizers is going to be a story which is good from the viewpoint of environment and enhancing farm incomes. I think that in terms of finally on the issues of climate change, I think that the emphasis on renewable energy, for example, the fact that rooftop solar has been given such a boost in terms of the announcements which were made today, is India's continued commitment on adherence to the international commitments on moving towards renewable forms of energy and reducing the energy intensity of our economic activity. And I think that the issue of giving rural rooftops has another good aspect to it, namely it would induce the state government to reform the power distribution companies, which has languished for a very, very long time. So I think that if you sum up, this is a budget which reinforces confidence. It comes in the backdrop of continued political stability. It continues in the backdrop of revenues doing exceedingly well, and it continues in the backdrop of the renewed confidence which the world has on large FDI flows, which are likely to continue, the cost of borrowing remaining in tolerable levels, inflation being managed very well, and augurs very well for India becoming a Viksit Bharat as committed by the Prime Minister and reiterated several times, among others, by the Finance Minister today.
Mr. Singh, you mentioned an eternal dream of the Indian economy that the states would be able to take care of their electricity boards. But I want to discuss that. Recently there was an attempt made to create a controversy around the Finance Commission award of the 14th Finance Commission, I believe, since you have had the experience of the 15th Finance Commission. And yesterday we had a release from the government saying that the overall devolution to the states has increased by 1,37,000 crore rupees this fiscal. So vis-a-vis the last year. What the situation looks like, looking at the numbers today, vis-a-vis the center sharing its revenues with the states?
Let me put it this way to you. Never has the central government resigned from the commitments which it has made in terms of implementing the awards of the Finance Commission. The 14th Finance Commission had given an award of 42% to the states, an award which we respected in the recommendations which he made in the 15th Finance Commission, and the central government accepted that figure of 41%, which 1% we calibrated on account of one of the states becoming a union territories. And I think that there is no issue on any of the moves of the central government not adhering to the commitments which it has made in fully implementing the Finance Commission's recommendation. The controversy is of a different kind. The controversy is whether, in terms of cess and surcharge, should become part of the divisible pool or not. This is not an aspect which concerns the Finance Commission. This is an aspect which concerns the Constitution. When the pool of the divisible pool was enlarged, at the last time when it was done in the year 2000, there was a constitutional amendment which kept cess and surcharge outside the divisible pool. And it was nothing extraordinary that this could not have been included either by the 14th or by the 15th Finance Commission. Now that the 16th Finance Commission has commenced its work, I think that they have challenges in terms of addressing the terms of reference which have been given to them. And looking at the tradition on the post-independence India, all finance commissions have acted with diligence, with honesty, with integrity of purpose, and there is every reason to believe that this tradition would continue in the future.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. K Singh, for that perspective. I hope it clears some webs in the minds of those who thought that there was something amiss in the financial award of the Finance Commission, both 14th and 15th. On that note,
brace yourselves for a revolutionary leap into the world of news with the Republic World app. We are not merely presenting a news app. We at Republic TV are ushering in a new era of digital news consumption. The Republic World mobile app has the essence of power of breaking news and the heartbeat of our impactful shows seamlessly integrated into a singular dynamic platform for you. Join us, viewers, in an experience that goes beyond conventional news reporting. Don't merely witness the news, become a part of it. Download the Republic World app, now available on both the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store.